This girl is on fire. Wow. Good morning again, my sisters and brothers. It is a pleasure for me to stand before you to talk about the victory at Blues City Brewery. During the midst of COVID-19 pandemic and in the face of a fierce and an anti-union campaign, workers at Blues City Brewery campaign in Memphis, Tennessee, stood strong in solidarity and voted on December the 10th, 2020 to join my local, BCTGM Local 149. Because in-person meetings during the pandemic were limited, we had to use creative ways to educate and communicate with the workers. We used text messaging, videos, phone banking, social media, and met in small outdoors gathering while wearing masks, practicing social distancing. You know, I made myself available to speak with workers around the clock. We're talking about 7 different shifts that I had to make myself available for. You know, I never wavered at any time. I have always believed that faith without work is nothing. With the very best team of the BCTG organizers that stand behind me, I pushed on those last few weeks doing everything I could to make sure the workers were educated on their rights and felt safe in their decision to become members of our union. We won because we believed. We stood strong in solidarity, and we nearly 1 year after voting to join the BCTGM, the Blues City Brewers workers ratified their first contract. Workers now have a voice at the workplace, which they never had before, and the agreement will help them make better place and safer place to work. And while the company wouldn't even allow me to set a foot on the property at any time, every time they saw any of us out there, they called the police to have us removed. But guess what? Do you see what this is? This is a key. I now have access to that building. I can walk up to the door and I can turn my key in there. But not only that, the members have access to this building. They can now not be afraid to come forward and talk to me about the issues that they have. So I am very, very grateful at this time, but I must pause for a minute and say thank you, President Shelton, for all of the support in many ways that you gave me. Special thanks to my VP Townsend, which played a great part in this victory. He was phenomenal from the beginning to the end. And for everybody else that helped with this campaign, including my brothers that I sit beside every day, Local 252G, Rob Ethan and his group. Roll the video, please. We do have a few activists at the Blues City Brewery that will be talking about how the union have improved their workplace. Roll the video, please.
It was really poor conditions for the Blue City workers. We had a young man that lost his foot there because of a safety issue that he had told them about numerous of times.
Before the union, there was really no relationship with management. It really wasn't.
My working life before the union, it was kind of hectic in the place because the rules changed every day. We really have no one that we can turn to when we had a problem. It was that way or we could leave.
What do we want? Contract. What do we want? Right now. Amen. Amen. Unionize.
The company put on a hard anti-union campaign against Local 149. They had police out every site that we came on that premises to hand bill. The manager will come on the outside and run the workers away.
No contract, no peace.
Blue City contract was something that we were really a little skeptical about because it was such a big project. But with the help of President Shelton, the people that he sent down within our organization, it was a collective effort, and he called on everybody. This was all hands on deck.
And I thank you all for coming out in solidarity.
And they are unifying, becoming one big family. I remember some of the guys that was anti-union. Well, now those same people that was screaming on the outside of that fence are now union members, and a few of them have become stewards.
Since the union been in, everything has now been moving like a fine-tuned machine. We have a voice and an opportunity, to express different issues.
Since the unions came in, we're on a better plan now. Now I know for the next 3 years what I'm gonna be earning.
They have wages that I never thought that they would get. They also have time and a half after 8. They have double time on the 7th day of work. They have personal days. They have sick days. They still have good health insurance.
On the behalf of the Blues City community, we welcome them and we glad they there. Because before they came, we was just lost.
The union was needed here over 10 years ago, but we was afraid. Now that we have the representative backing us, we're bold. We're ready to take it to them. We're ready to fight.
I want to thank you, BCTGM Local 149, for being here. And my plans are for you to stay and be here. And I look to grow with you.
Our union, our future, our fight.